Aloha keko e ho'okipa mai, which means we lovingly welcome you all. Now everyone just sit back, relax, while I talk for the next hour or so about how great Dr. Paul is.
Oh, boy.
No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to talk that long, but you guys can all tell him how great he is all the rest of the weekend. I'll just take a couple of minutes and...
Don't make me cry, okay?
Yeah. I do take great pleasure to honor Dr. Paul as he's made a huge difference in my life. I want to begin first with a story. Many of you may know it. It's in the front of your books. And I feel it applies so well with Quantum University and Dr. Paul. In Hawaii, telling stories is considered a gift of wisdom. I hope you all will enjoy this, and I challenge you all to live the wisdom from this story. As all stories should begin, once upon a time, there was a man walking along the beach, and he noticed a boy picking something up and gently throwing it into the ocean over and over. Approaching the boy, he asked, "What are you doing?" The youth replied, "Throwing these starfish back into the ocean. If I don't throw them back in, they'll die." "Son," the man said, "don't you realize there are miles and miles of beach and thousands of starfish? You can't save them all. You can't possibly make a difference." After listening politely, the boy bent down, picked up another starfish, and threw it back into the ocean. Smiling at the man, he replied, "Well, I made a huge difference for that one." So the moral of the story is, no, you can't save the world, but you can make a huge difference. And I'd like for you to consider also the after story. Inspired by the youth, the man joined him and began helping him to throw the starfish back into the ocean. Soon many others joined in, and by everyone working together as one, all the starfish were saved on the beach that day, making a huge difference. So this shows that perseverance against great odds and against the criticisms of others is the very hallmark of value-based idealism. Also, refusal to accept failure is a fine trait, and all of these are just a few of the traits that Dr. Paul has displayed throughout the years. Something else very interesting in the story is understanding that we, especially in the healthcare industry, hold in our very hands the power to save or change a life. And this is a powerful insight and should motivate all of us into action. At the same time, idealistic acts, even highly symbolic ones, have the power to inspire others to act, and sometimes in numbers significant enough to make a major or complete impact on the problem at hand. And perhaps the most inspiring is to witness the youth and the power that they have. Our youth has often put into action the values that we've instilled in them, but have yet to act on ourselves. The world, therefore, depends on you, all of you, and the lives that you touch to make a difference, just as Paul has made, and the difference in the many lives that he has touched. Now, I want to present this plaque to you. That's for you. And this, the plaque itself is made of a very rare koa wood. And koa wood is called the king of the Hawaiian woods. It's very rare. It's only found growing on the big island of Hawaii. And in the Hawaiian language, koa means brave, bold, fearless, and warrior. The koa tree is a very hardwood, very strong and stable. It's the tallest tree in our forest, with heights surpassing all other trees. And the wood is highly valued and highly honored here in Hawaii and around the world. The koa represents you, Dr. Paul, and the strength that it took for you to grow to this height as the founder of our Quantum University, and how very rare and valuable that you are to us, and we honor you. And then also at the top is the starfish, which represents all of those whose lives Dr. Paul has touched and made a difference. So a couple interesting facts about starfish is There's over 2,000 different species of starfish around the world, just like all of our students are from around the world. And did you know that if you cut off one of the limbs of the starfish, it just grows another limb? And then from the limb that was cut off, it grows a whole new starfish. Wow. Not that we're going to cut anybody's limbs off here, but it symbolizes that, we'll grow very quickly as a university. Right now, oh yeah, we'll bring this right to our lovely volunteers. Please go ahead and start passing these out. These are starfish pins, and they're in the color of gold, which represent the value that each of you has to the universe, the university, as well as to the universe. And you may keep the starfish for yourself, or feel free to pass it along with this story to your own starfish or the people in whose lives that you've touched. So just consider each of you a starfish of Dr. Paul, not that he's going to throw you in the ocean, but and because silent gratitude isn't much use to anyone, everyone who feels that Dr. Paul has made a difference in your life, please stand up and show him your love and appreciation through your applause. Thank you.
You like that?
I'm very proud.
And I wrote on the back.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay.
Thank you.
That's it. That's all we do.
I think it's the nicest award or diploma I never received in my life. Thank you so much. No, that's true. That's true. I'm very touched. Thank you very much. But I feel very humbled too, because you do your little things, and you try to do your best, and you go with your passion, because this is what it's about. It's like there is a seed of passion inside of everyone, and then you find it, and then you go with it, and keep your focus. And sometimes life throw you on the floor, and you think everything is gone, and but you're reborn from ashes, and you keep going, and one day everything starts again to grow together. And when this happens, it's because something more beautiful is coming. And this is where we are in this society today. You can see this. We're going to all this crisis, and hurricane, and you see people completely devastated. But you just, as long there is life, awareness, consciousness, you just put your will and your dedication again of what you are, the reason for what you are here, and something will blossom again. This is what is life, and I'm sure you all agree with that. Thank you so much to be here tonight. Thank you.